Namaskara. Very good evening. The purpose of this video is to share with my Facebook friends my physical ailment. You may ask me, is it necessary? Yeah, it becomes necessary because divine intervention and the physical health and medical intervention and physical health. I'd like to share with you. Yeah, I have a hereditary physical ailment, asthma, which I got into when I was 40 or so. And I was living with that. That is some inhalation in the 20s and all. But in 2011, it was diagnosed not as COPD but question mark. That is chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Most of us know what is asthma and what is COPD. The asthma is difficulty in inhalation, whereas COPD is difficulty in exhalation. Because the oxygen what we take in converts into exchange to gases into carbon dioxide and it is trapped inside. The person will not be able to expirate it. So that's a condition called COPD. It was in 2011, it was identified likely as COPD and it has become very acute, I should say even chronic in 2015. I was not able to even walk few meters, not able to climb. Of course, I have put into a lot of medication, corticosteroids, nebulization. Even antidepressants at some time, because the chronic obstructive pulmonary disease leads to depression. Depression leads to COPD. That's how it happened. And the purpose of this is the COPD is a progressive disease. It goes on increasing. If you have a difficulty in exhalation, this goes on increasing. The difficulty goes on increasing. They call it as COPD stage 1, 2, 3 and all. And finally, there's a condition one will, life also will go off. Since those 6 months, and I have been feeling that I don't have that difficulty in exhalation. I was a little normal. My medicines were continued and not much. I reduced my medication, except for some inhalation of one level in and something is is called. Otherwise, no oral medication was stopped. But I used to walk 4 or 5 kilometers a day comfortably. But I don't say it's my age is 76. I behaved physically as much better than the 76-old counterpart. From that day, I had an idea of I should go for a pulmonary function test, which decides COPD. And recently, an opportunity has come. And I was admitted to a hospital in Delhi for ulcers in my esophagus. While undergoing treatment for ulcer in esophagus, this PFT was done, pulmonary function test. I would like to share with you the what you call the PFT report, which, though it is not necessary to know everything for common people like us, but we can see here the percent is predicted and what's the minimum, what is predict best and all, and only where the star mentioned, only one parameter is 64%. Others are 91, 94, 99, and 92. And this 64% talks about the flow, percentage of expiratory flow. They say it should be 80% is normal. It is 64. Those little below normal. I should say less than the minimum. Minimum is 5.42, they say here, you can see here. But there are many factors which decides the expiration flow, and even your energy at the time of the PFT test. When you are undergoing a treatment and you are very much tired, even that has an impact on your expiratory flow and how can you blow it. Anyway, I remember this PF was less than 50% once upon a time. There's a lot of improvement I could see. What I want to communicate with this? Nothing. The divine intervention can do miracles. It is 11 years since the COPD is diagnosed. And I should say I'm living a very normal life as any 76 years old person. Okay? There's nothing to worry on my lung condition, which I want to share with my friends who are concerned about my health. People are concerned about my health. There are many people who are concerned about my health. As I've always been telling that the divine intervention can do anything. Sometimes the medical science fails. And I have seen many doctors. Why most doctors? They pray divine before going for any surgery or medication. So let us not promote that some people with their vested interest that I am not taking medicine and I have been misguided and all this nonsense is spread in a particular circle of my friend circle and relative circle. I have been taking the medicine, whatever is prescribed by pulmonologist now. It is just 2 inhalations. One is Tio and one is Lavolin. Lavolin only SOS when required. That requirement is not coming to me at all because I am normally breathing. And only Tio 1 puff a day. Okay. This information I want to share with you and say I am healthy. This health because of the divine intervention. Divine intervention can do anything. So I pray my friends and relatives who are concerned about me to leave me in peace. The way I want to live. I'm detached from my family now for whatsoever reasons. I take it as a very positive note because my need may be for the larger society who seeks some spiritual guidance. I'm not a spiritual master. Definitely, I'm a very, very normal, simple human being. Maybe little more blessing from my Guru Mandala or the Devi whom I worship. So I only request all those people who are worried about me to relax on my health. And also request them to allow me to live my life the way I want for my satisfaction and whatever little I want to contribute to those who want to go in a spiritual path, particularly who wants to take up. I'm not a spiritual leader or master. I want to take up the spiritual path as Devi Upasana, what we call Sri Vidya. Like any other subject, any other thing today, the Sri Vidya also has been not properly taught. And sometimes it is even have a price tag. Sri Vidya seems to be said to be a Brahma Vidya. Should be given to a deserved person from a competent guru. And that has been tagged with price today. And like any other subject, class 1, grade 1, so much lakhs, grade 2, so much of lakhs. The third, so this is not for money. This is for those who deserve it. And if it goes to an undeserved person also, it is most dangerous to the person who initiated and who got it initiated. And I must say that maybe very personal thing I may not share with you, but I should share. The worst thing one can do to the society is by way of our ahankara and asurya, mada and matsarya. That does very much harm. Seems to harm the society or people around us, but finally it harms us. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, among these 6 Arishad Vargas. The Kama can become zero at the age. Krodha also will go because you don't have physical strength to have anger and work upon that. And Lobha, when as the age goes, you think that why I should be so much, I may die tomorrow. Let me spend for my comfort. Yes, Moha may be haunting us, the attachment that may haunt us, unless you get detached. But this Mada Masarya, Mada, you know what it is? Mada from anything. Mada from age. Yavvana Mada, you call it. Adhikara Mada. And Hanada Mada. The Mada because of the money what I have. These are the reasons for our Mada. And Asuya is, we don't want someone to be better than us. We don't like to become more than them. And we have a jealousy on somebody whom we think better. Maybe they are not better. Such thing has made some thing in my lifetime, and I took it as a very positive note in my life. Very positive note. Had that incident not happened, I would have been still attached to the family, still would have suffered with COPD, because I don't want to come out and explore my whatever the divine energy which I can use, because I've been suppressed for various reasons. I don't want to. In order to explain it. My energies were suppressed in a particular environment. So the moment I come out of the environment, my energies are opened up. So from this video, which is made public on Facebook, my request to all my friends, relatives, my family, to help me lead a wonderful life more healthily and useful to society. And my requirements are met by divine. They look very odd, but it is true. Once we surrender to the divine, we take care of us. I would give an example of that, living example of that. When I have not gone to that extent, I have not evolved to that extent of one lady from Italy. Her name is Shivani. She was talking to me that I want to come to an India and live. I said, what do you make for your living? I don't know. You don't need money. I don't think I need. I was shocked. Then she asked me a question. Guruji, do you think these animals have money for their living? The plants, do they have money for living? The nature takes care of them because they have surrendered themselves to nature. It is told by an Italian lady. Please understand this. I think sometimes if she's available, I can bring her on. Bring her on Facebook sometimes if she is free. She is not very qualified and all. She's just an ordinary woman working for a old age home center as a helper. She told me that. It has further opened my eyes. So if you surrender to the nature, it needs our requirement. So my friends, relatives, my well-wishers, need not bother about how do I live. The nature takes care of me. Let them all live peacefully and make me live peacefully. And I'm as thankful to those treated a particular situation because of their vada and jealousy. Of course, it's only triggered. The situation was always there of me to find some good environment for me to live than what I was. But that situation has triggered, that's all. I don't say it's only the cause for it. And one should not even think that is the cause for it. If somebody thinks there's the only cause for it, they're wrong. It was triggered that I was looking for an environment where I can live, explore my divine energy or get more divine energy and do my more sadhana. It was maybe in somewhere internally. And that is the situation has triggered, that's all. So everything cannot be attributed to that particular person who has triggered this. That's not right. Once Madar, Matsarya, whatever it is, resulted in something. That is not the only reason. That has triggered it, that's all. Otherwise also this would have happened. So the very purpose of being before we used to talk about my health. At the same time, and during I was in Delhi for a short hospital for a treatment of my ulcers and esophagus. Almost all the lab tests have been conducted. And all lab tests prove that I'm much above the average of my age, including my heart, kidney, liver, all vitals. Even this one lung function test also is not very bad. I don't say it's extremely good. I don't claim that, but it's not bad. I can have a normal walk. I walk every day 5-6 kilometers now. Even I climb up mountain and want to go to Ganga from, I'm in Rishikesh now. I have to climb down few meters, 200 meters, and I have to climb up to come to my place. So my humble request through this media, through this Facebook, please help me to live peacefully, to live peacefully. And you also, everybody, please live peacefully. Stop gossiping. Don't spread rumors unnecessarily to satisfy your ego and cover up your mistakes and cover up your follies. If possible, try to get corrected them for in your own interest. Otherwise, stop all these nonsenses. And by the grace of Ambal, a trust has been formed. I will come before you very shortly on that development called Shrividya Mahasanstana, which is not new. It was done much before during my Parameshti Guru. His life history reads that he has established more than 100 centers to initiate Srividya into the deserving people. But slowly, because they were not having an institutional approach, they were individual. Once that person has gone, the centers have gone. So it's not, I do not take credit that I'm doing it. It is a continuation of the effort put forth by my Parameshti Guru Siddhanandanatha. So Srividya Mahasamsthana has been established. A small hut coming up shortly to house that Vidya Mahasamsthana. I seek your cooperation also for that in a different thing. But the now purpose is to say I'm extremely healthy, physically, mentally, even spiritually, and financially. So please take care of yourselves. Stop gossiping. Stop promoting negative about me. I don't mind. I'm a simple human being. I'm not something divine or a superhuman being. I have all these strength, strong points of a human being and also weak points. One should live with both. We cannot find 100% human or 100% divine, 100% superhuman. I'm a simple human being with all the normal human weaknesses and normal human strength. But what I use more of the strength what I have. People appreciate that strength what we have, who loves me, who have a reason to find, they find my weakness as the point. There's nothing wrong in it. Human, the human. He looks the way he wants. Yad bhavam tad bhavati. I look divine to somebody. Somebody I look a superhuman being. For someone I look a normal human being. So someone I look double. Can't help it. It's a mirror. Our own mirror. Other person is whom we see is our own mirror. We see in other persons also. So I hope this video in general talks about my health and my plans and what I am today. And specifically to the persons who are concerned about it and who should get a message to the public forum. If they get a message, I'll be extremely happy. If they don't get message, even then I'm happy. With this, I take leave of you. Thank you once again. Dhanyavad.